the last thing we're going to move into is kind of playoff favorites in this division, kind of our early division winner. And the way I'll say is this: how many playoff teams from this division do you see, and who will be the playoff teams for this division?
I'm going to go ahead and say just one. It's the Houston Texans, division winner.
Just one? You don't even think the Colts could get a wild card spot?
No, I really don't. I think Colts are about 8-8 again, maybe 9-7. And if they're 9-7, they're going to be just missing out because AFC East, AFC North, those are better divisions. Even though the AFC South is on the uptick, those two divisions are just better than the AFC South is.
There's only one. I hate to agree with you, but I kind of want to say as of right now, I can see the Colts. You should agree with me
more often, Ricky.
Why? Because you're mostly right. Is that
better?
But I could see the Colts making the playoffs if Andrew Luck just has a great season. But here's what I think right now: the Chiefs are going to be in the hunt for a wild card. The Steelers are going to be in the hunt for the wild card, and the Bills are going to be in the hunt for the wild card. I kind of want to say the Bills make the playoffs. Only because
Rex Ryan needs
to win his job. That means one spot between the Steelers, Colts, and Chiefs.
I mean,
and I don't know if the Colts can outlast either of those two. Both of them. They can maybe outlast one of them, not both of them.
The AFC East is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to talk about them because
you guys,
Rex has to.
The funny thing about that is you and Sean actually get that one last.
That's true.
Because me, Brandon, and Dave will be at the Cubs Sox.
You're going to be gone. But Rex Ryan's got to be in there. Adam Gase, new head coach. The Patriots are the Patriots. And the Jets, they have to get Fitzpatrick back at some point, right?
Unless Geno's the guy.
And then you look at the AFC North, and it's Bengals and Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Ravens could be better.
Potentially.
But they still got the stank of Mark Trustman.
So the Colts, when it comes to all those teams that are competing, I just put the Colts below them. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Andrew Luck. I think you're going to be sitting at home again in January.
The way I see it is right now my favorite to win the division is the Houston Texans. And the Colts will be in second. As of right now, I would love to say they'll make the playoffs, but I can't with confidence. With confidence, I can't. I can
say it all I want. I just don't believe it.
Oh, they'll make the playoffs. Like I said, the Chiefs, Steelers, and Bills are going to be the ones standing in their way. And if they can outlast all three of them, then they'll get it. Well, two of them, they'll get in. It's just the Bills, I don't think they will. And the Steelers and Chiefs, they won't be able to outlast both of them. But, hey, I've been known to be wrong before. I mean, look at my two picks from last year for the Kiss of Death. We had Cowboys and Colts. Both teams, which I found out today, and it's kind of a duh moment. What happened to both of those teams injury-wise?
Tons of them. And quarterback.
Not only did they not make the playoffs, both of their quarterbacks got injured. So I will tell you this, my kiss of death.
So pay attention in fantasy, too, because quarterbacks are going down.
Man, my kiss of death.
It's getting strong. It's getting potent.
That quarterback is going to get destroyed, and I'm sorry in advance for that fan base that I will release later. But before we wrap it up, anything in this division that we didn't cover that you feel like we need to cover?
It's going to be interesting to watch these quarterbacks. There are some good young quarterbacks in this division. And, I think that the future, kind of the future face when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL is in this division. He might not be Andrew Luck. There's some good quarterbacks in this division, that's for sure.
I'll give you one last question before I do the whole sign-off thing. Give me your odds that Blake Bortles is the second best quarterback in this division over Andrew Luck this year.
For this season?
For this season. What's your percentage that happens?
I'll give it 30.
30%. 30% that Blake Bortles will be the second best quarterback behind Brock the Cock over Andrew Luck this season from Mark Weber. But that is going to do it for the Onside Kick this week. I hope that if you're on YouTube, you see me actually signing off this podcast and I'm waving to you. That means the video worked. If you're not seeing this and you're like, Ricky, you're an idiot because I'm looking at the logo, well, yeah, it didn't work that case. But
that is disappointing.
That's very disappointing. We're trying to get these video casts, new ideas for the YouTube, so you're not just looking at the logo.
You guys have been asking for it for a long
podcast.
time, so hopefully you have it.
This is something where you ask for it, we like to deliver it if it's something within our power that we can. But thank you guys for checking out this podcast, whether it was on SoundCloud or on YouTube. Go ahead and on SoundCloud, hit that heart and that repost button. On YouTube, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. You can go ahead and check us out on Twitter. I'm at Ricky Widmer. Mark is at the with 2 E's Mark Weber. And Most Valuable Podcast is at Most Valuable Pod. Also, check out our Patreon page where you can get an exclusive podcast for only $1. And the last one was pretty good. It was Sean, Mike, and Brandon.
Just wait for that next one. That next one's going to be really good.
The next one's going to be good. We already know who's going to be on it for August, but that was a good one. You got to go check that one out. Like I said, only $1 for the exclusive cast. I want to thank you guys for checking out this podcast. Let us know down below in the comment section what you guys think. But as always, have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for listening to this MVP podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod for more great podcasts.